Coach Dana, talk to us about race day etiquette and what runners should do to set them up for success. Is run walk okay? And what if they finish at nighttime? Or what if they're lost? Does the course close?
So I think the thing with run walk is to know what your interval is that you've trained with. Also to remember when you're out there on the road that not everyone else is run walking. So it's really important that we raise our hand if you are able, when you're slowing down and also when you're speeding up, just to let people know. And that's less about you and more about just making sure that the person behind you who didn't fuel properly and is kind of bonking that they don't run into you, right? And we cause a pileup. So if your strategy is to walk the water stations, which a lot of people do, great, walk the water stations. But remember your plan. I don't want anyone to get out there and say, oh my gosh, I just got over the Verrazano Bridge and now I'm going downhill into Brooklyn. I don't need these run walk intervals anymore. I'm just gonna run. Now you're gonna feel great there, but keep the run walk intervals. That's your training. Trust your training. I think it's also really important to remember, I don't want anyone to ever apologize for being out there longer than other folks. Whether you do it with your face or in your soul or when you see your family and you're like, this is horrible, nobody should wait for me. Everyone in your family and your friends are so excited to see you. They do not care if you won or lost the marathon. The folks in wave 1 do not want to start in wave 5. So in order for all of us to be a marathon together, right? It takes the folks in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It takes all of us lining up in order so we can go. There's nothing wrong with being in wave 5. Also, shout out to the El Corral folks on a regular basis. I see you and I recognize you. So just be conscious of the raising of your hands. Know that if you're going to be out there for a really long time, just to yes and to the nutrition. If your strategy is to meet your partner at mile 18 and they're going to have a slice of pizza or peanut butter and jelly for you, you just do that because it's kind of a different beast to be out there that long. So remember that while everyone might have 5 little slim gels, your plan might be different than that, and that's totally okay. What was the second part of that question?
What if we finish and it's dark outside?
Awesome. Then if you finish and it's dark outside, there will be glow sticks and people screaming. The marathoners that have been able to finish and go home and shower and wear their medal, good for them. They're coming back to cheer for you, though, at this point. I've been there at final finishers. Are we allowed to shout people out? Dave Frazier was the final finisher one year. He's a man who pushes himself in a wheelchair backwards, and he runs with guides. And he was coming in. It was the final finisher, and we were all losing it. And Tatiana McFadden came out and gave him his medal. And Manuel Shar was there. It was like, oh, God, if you finish late, good for you. It's going to be a good time. There are people there whose job and life depends on cheering for the final finishers. I'll tell you about my friend Tracy a little later.
I can confirm it's incredible. Also, full disclaimer, everyone gets the same medal. So
same
it
medal.
Doesn't matter what time you finish.
Yeah.
We're all walking away with a beautiful medal.